I was dreaming about Lottie again last night. I thought she was sitting at the piano. I was dreaming in 3/4 time, and I thought I smelled fried peach pies. All the angels in heaven never laughed so hard, the stories that girl could tell. She could play about anything, sing about anything, never make it rhyme. Oh, Alabama, I'm looking for angels in the red dirt clay. Laughter I have pronounced holy, would all like to be consumed by something. I cross my heart before I pray, and I cross my fingers before I lie. And I wash my hands for 20 seconds. I remember paydays and silver dollars, and I remember the rainstorms in the summer. Make those big gray watermelons slick, and it was awful hard to get them back from the field to the tractor to the trailer. And I miss those walks to the Jemison plunge down the trail. We'd stop and we'd see Bashful. You want to give this little pony an apple, but he'd bite you. So you mostly just wave to him from across the lane. Hey, Bashful. Oh, Alabama, I'm looking for angels, the red dirt clay. I remember Uncle Murray's store and Rebekah's by the score. I remember the 54 Bel Air. Jemison was only 2 blocks long, and there was only one side of the street, so I guess really, depending on your mathematics, it was only 1 block long. Aunt Newt was a postmistress, so I could hang around the post office as long as I wanted, without it being considered laundering. And I would read every single word on every single wanted poster in that post office. I couldn't decide at that time whether I wanted to be a juvenile delinquent or a rock and roll star. After a while, I'd go across the street to the drugstore, where I'd spend the summers trying to keep up with the rock and roll news, and so they carried Dig and Cool and all the good magazines. But in Jemison, they also seemed to carry Hepcat's Review. It cost 50 cents, twice as much as all the others, so I guess it was better news. And it only came out 4 different times, I think, and Elvis was on the cover 2 of the time, so it gives you an idea. It was a quality publication. We'd spend most of our money at Cobb's Hardware. We'd take our silver dollars down there. I bought a pocket watch. It lasted until the Levi's hit the washing machine. That was the end of the pocket watch. My cousin George, he was a better investor than I am. First, he bought a knife. This had to do with the juvenile delinquent thing. Until we got it to the watermelon patch, and Nubbin Davenport said, "Let me see your blade, George." George proudly took out his new knife from Cobb's Hardware, passed it over to Nubbin. Nubbin opened it up and looked at it. Said, "George, that's a roofing knife. That's a Japanese roofing knife. I believe you bought a Japanese roofing knife. You can't be much of a juvenile delinquent with a Japanese roofing knife." He also invested in black hair dye so that he could look like Elvis. Turned George's hair green and Aunt Newt's pot purple, and George didn't look a thing like Elvis. We were no better rock and roll stars than we were juvenile delinquents. Oh, Alabama, looking for angels, the river play. Oh, Alabama, looking for angels, the river play. Thanks very much.